Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again to look at something new, something in the UK, and something that's diesel. I could be in train heaven right now. Yes, my first look at the West Cornwall Local, soon to be released DLC for the Train Sim World 2. No release date confirmed yet. It has been put back slightly. Evening to Trent, Chris, Nico, Ethan, Pugman, Dylan, and Nico again. If you're watching this on the YouTubes, hello. This going out on a Wednesday at some point. The content is OMSI for now on a Monday. On a Friday, things. On a Saturday, trucking for now. On a Sunday, random things, as if the rest of them weren't random enough. And a huge thanks, as always, to Dovetail for allowing me to show this to you early, because it's not released yet. I've not seen any content on it. I've not played it. So I'll be seeing this for the first time, as you maybe see it for the first time. And hi, John, Cryptic, and SimHub. So let us click on the West Cornwall Local. So it's Penzance, St Austell, and St Ives. Okay, I'm guessing we're going to have some training. We'll go through the training then. We'll click on the route introduction. So yeah, there have been a few bugs which will be ironed out, hence the delay in the release of this. And thanks for the host, SimHub. Welcome to Cornish Main.
Welcome to Train Sim World 2, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation featuring authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Okay.
You've just been awarded some action points. These are displayed in the top right-hand corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience. It is necessary to be fully observant of the surrounding world. Practice by looking up, down, left and right.
Look up there, look down there, look over there, and look over there. Thanks for the host, Trent. Would you like to invert my vertical axis? No.
Besides operating trains, there are lots of requirements to navigate on foot. Try moving around now.
I can move around now. I can hear the sound of that diesel in the background. It's already exciting me. I added an ice cream apparently. I don't know why.
This is one of many interactives to be discovered, but not all of them will be as easy to find as this one.
Okay, got to go up there, I'm guessing. Towards the train. Diesel. I don't add ice cream, I subtract it. Oh, listen to that though. Diesel-y goodness. Oh, another one coming in as well.
A lot of time will be spent operating trains.
What the hell?
So when ready, sit in the driver's seat.
I would do, but I've got to get in it first. Oh, hang on, we've got a fold-down seat. Oh, that's quite cool. Hang on, let's do that again. I'm going to turn that volume up. I like that. That's quite cool. I'm going to do that for the whole stream. That's cool. Anyway, I'll sit down.
You can pause the experience at any point and review previous and current objectives. Check it out now, then return to the game when ready.
Done that.
This is the direction display. An arrow will indicate forward, reverse, and neutral directions.
Indeed. It's got an X on it at the moment. Oh, press E. That was me. I was waiting.
This is the power display. A number will indicate what position the power control is in.
You get to drive a train and you just sit there and play with the seat. Yeah? Got a problem with that?
These are brake indicators. They show the state of the various brake systems, allowing independent management of them.
I was actually pointing at my screen then to show you where they were. That's a thing. White Fang, thank you very much for
In the
that.
top right are the signal and speed limit displays. These feature are an indication of what is approaching and a countdown distance to when they will come into effect.
If you are watching this on YouTube, there'll be a couple of links in the description below. One to where you can get the DLC, one to where you can watch this chaos live, and one to where you can join the Discord server. Okay, set the master key to unlocked. Let's do that.
This train is ready to go.
Is it?
Push the indicated handle forwards to get moving. This part of the Cornish Main Line runs for roughly 44 miles and runs commuter services between Penzance and St Austell. It also covers commuter services along the St Ives branch line.
It does sound quite sad, doesn't it?
This particular train is the BR Class 150/2 diesel multiple unit in Regional Railways livery and consists of 2 cars.
Hey, yeah, this could be Larwood.
Train Sim World 2 allows you to ride and drive from a selection of camera views. Let's take a look now while exploring this train.
I've just done that. It would be, yeah, one of my ferrets died this morning. Oh no. Hi Galthorpe.
You've only explored a small area here, so let's take a look at what else there is to enjoy.
Okay.
Welcome to the West Cornwall Local. Take control of moving commuters and tourists across gorgeous Cornish scenery, plus lapping waves on beautiful coastal beaches, through scenic countryside to bustling towns, exploring the St Ives branch line and local industry. Make sure to refuel and use the carriage washers. Along the way, don't forget to place route maps, place luggage on the carts, enjoy an ice cream, and put up posters. This is the West Cornwall Local.
Oh, was that it? Okay. Right, what now? Class 150 introduction. We just do that? Okay, no, we'll do that again then. Oh, we just did that.
Welcome to this introduction for the Class 150/2 multiple unit in British Rail Regional Railways livery.
Yeah, enjoy an ice cream. That's
During
new.
this brief introduction, we will go through the basic start and stop procedures by taking this train into one of the sidings.
Ooh. What train? There is the train here. I'm trainless. You've nearly watched all of the Train Sim 2017 videos. Jesus Christ, you are quite... Ow! What? There's like hundreds of hours of them.
Climb aboard to get started.
Yes, the release of this has been delayed. There's no official release date yet. Does sound nice. Oh, climb aboard to get started. Well, I'll do that. I like all this. Hang on, we got to do it. Yeah, that's quite cool.
First, you need to take control of this cab. Switch the master key to unlocked to enable this cab for driving.
Wait till you get to the 7.5 hour, 7.5 hour one, then going down to Penzance. Right, master key.
Switch the headlights to day.
Not tomorrow. Ha! Okay.
Headlights are important in letting others around you know that this multiple unit. Move the reverser to the forward position.
Okay, that's not... Oh, forward.
That alarm is the AWS self-test system. You will need to acknowledge this before continuing. Press the AWS button now. Move the throttle to notch 1. Now move the train brake into the released position to release the brakes and start moving forwards.
Make sure Gromit is in his cage before leaving the station. Okay, we're not moving. Oh yeah, doors are open. Well, it didn't tell me to lock the flipping doors, did it? And we're off. It does seem... nothing against the voice actor or voice person they've used. Yeah, you'd think when they're a bit more up north, they'd use someone, you know, maybe use like someone with a Cornish accent down here. But, you know. Alright, increase the throttle to reach 15 miles an hour. It does look damn nice, though. How long is this route supposed to be? It's 44 miles. We have a yellow light. A light that is yellow. Oh. Use the train brake to come to a stop. I didn't do that. Oh, in 0.6 miles. Why is it showing me a yard back there? Okay.
Move the throttle to notch 0, then apply the train brake to braking 1 to bring this train to a controlled stop at the objective.
Okay, I'm just going to take a screenshot first. Happy with that? There we go. How many wives are in the knives? Visually, hang on. Okay, yeah, we're quite horny. Have we got some windows? We'll open the windows. I can reach that one from over here. The train seems to be emitting blue smoke. I know, it's awesome, isn't it? Look at it. Proper diesel. Right, 500 yards and we've got to stop up here. So we're going to the coast. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole putting up posters, finding things, collecting ice creams, repairing fences. I personally, I just stick to driving trains. Just get rid of all the other stuff. Just stick to driving trains. Can you wind destination? There may be a... No, by looks of things. The Greggs onboard buffet car. I suppose Greggs haven't branched out into franchising on trains. They'd make an absolute fortune, wouldn't they? Greggs on board. Well, don't tell me they actually have. Okay, we've got to come to a controlled stop. So yeah, you can apparently change the display board thing. Hi, Stu. Open the 2D map and set the manual junction appropriately. Okay. That's the horn. Yeah, I was just getting to that. So that's me there. Hang on, where do you want me to go? Where am I going? Into the... Has it told me where I'm going? Yeah, it said set the manual junction, but it doesn't say where it's actually wanting to take me. Briefly highlighted on the map. There. But that's set, isn't it? I'm just going straight forward that way, so I don't need to do anything. Because I'm here and I'm going there. Okay. I'm going to carry on forward then. Have I checked them all? Well, obviously not. You just seen me do that, haven't you? Blimey. I changed the first point, did I? Yeah, I've changed it back again now. So I want to go that way. And I want to go in there then, don't I? So I've got to change that one. That one, rather.
Now open
There we go.
the dispatch menu and contact the signaller to gain access to the yard.
Okay, that took longer than it should. Tab, contact signaller. Deny, check switches. Well, I thought there was one at the end that I hadn't done. That one. That's right now. We'll try again. Deny, check switch. What? Right, that one's done. It's just going straight on. That one's taking me up into there. That one's fine. That one's fine. So I should be fine now. I changed the wrong one. Yeah. That should be fine now. Deny, check switch. What? I just did the flipping things. Right, that's straight on. That's fine. That's going to take me up. Is that? No. Ah, there we go. Donut. Yeah, okay. It was me. And then that's going to take me straight across there, and that's take me up into there. Okay. Now we'll try. 8th time lucky. Proceed at restricted speed. Blimey, that was hard work, wasn't it? I'm mucking up so that you now know what to do if you end up with it. Well, that sounds quite nice. Yeah, points and switches aren't my thing. Yeah, see much. I can't remember there being a forest around the end of Penzance that we can see in the distance over there. I don't think that's quite correct, but you know. There is now. Blame lockdowns. Oh. Going through the thing. Oh, I really wish... Oh, sod off. Go, do that. I hate Unreal for that. Well, it's only ever this game. Looks like slurry's been spread along the tracks as well. It's been X-rayed. At least it gets you to change the points, I'm guessing. Right, so there's a couple of different trains in there. So we'll do the introduction to this one. We'll do the introduction to the other one, and then we'll do a line run, I'm guessing. Although it might put us no, because we came in and picked the introductions ourselves. So. 37, so all proper diesel freight. Did you just hear a seagull? I didn't hear a seagull. There is actually a depot here where they used to stable the 125s. They still do, I think. There's a couple that run down here still. I realise I can go a bit faster, can't I? Go on creeping along at 5 miles an hour. Not so sure about the scenery, if I'm honest. St Michael's Mount over there, not looking very, I don't know, special.
Oh, yeah.
Heartwarming Fox, thanks very much for the follow. It does look a bit plain. I'm with you there. I think it's got more... There's more something needed. We'll soon see when we do a full line run. Yeah, it's missing something. Yeah, again, that's something that hopefully they'll fix before it's released. Right, come to our stop anyway. And that should conclude our training on this. Oh, set the train brake to full service. Okay, alright.
Set the reverser to the off position. Set the headlights to off.
Okay, headlights to off.
Press the engine stop button to shut down the engine. Finally, switch the master key to locked. If
Okay, that was a thing. Well, in fact, you can now retrieve your whippet from its cage. Put on your flat cap. Take out the Sun Life over 50 plan. A Cornish circle. Surely that's the same as any other circle. Well, I'll read this out then. Welcome to Long Rock Depot. Before starting your assigned service, required to wash the locomotive in the carriage washer. This is a return service that departs from Penzance and arrives at Truro before returning to Penzance. Climb aboard. I'm not going to get run over or anything, am I? Okay, let's go over here. White fine. Thank you much for the host. I'll just open the door from down here. Good to see someone left it running for me, wouldn't it? Oh, hang on, we get to do the seat thing. I like that. Set the master key to unlock. We can do that. Set the reverse sign to the forward position. We can do that. Reset the AWS. Set the throttle to 1. Set the train brake to really... What? Okay. Wiltshire is nearer to Cornwall than Yorkshire. True. I like how it's a bit smoky. So we've got to stop down there. Oh look, smoky. We like smoky. The Somerset accent for the next Scottish deal. Nothing against the guy doing the announcement. He got a nice clear voice, you know, and for people new to the sim, having that slowness to it is actually, I think, going to be an advantage. But personally, I think it's the wrong person to use for this DLC. Right, so we've got to stop down there. Squeaky brakes. Move the manual junction. Right, get it right this time. Is that right? No, because I'm going to go... God. No, not that one. Where is that one? Down there. That's right, round there now. Okay. I'll see if that's right. Hang on. Tell you what, to be on the safe side, let's get... Oh, hang on, I can't get out, can I? Hang on, let's get out. We just got nothing to see here. We just get out. That's because that's what it wanted me to do. See, I had to get out and do it. I do like the modelling of the train. I like the audio as well. Climb aboard. Thank you. Shut the door because otherwise it's dangerous. My ferret might escape. Oh, I didn't get to do my seat. Right. Brakes are. There we go. Is it actually going to send me the right way? I'm guessing it is. Yes, it is. Where did I put my pasties? Oh, Cornish pasties. Yeah, I didn't want a view there, thank you. I'm whipping along now. 10 miles an hour. So yes, this goes Penzance to St Austell and the St Ives like branch off from Penzance. Hopefully after this, any passenger views. No, there isn't in Train Sim World 2. You've got to go and be a passenger. Yeah, they're busy down here, aren't they? Right, so we've got to stop down here. Oh, we came through there on the way in. And... oh, not bad. Start the carriage washer? What? Okay. This is cool. I've actually got to go... hang on, get out again. This isn't the rush hour thing. This is just a normal DLC. There's only 3 on the rush hour thing. Alright. I've got to go and start the carriage washer. Start the fans! Parked a bit closer, in reality, wouldn't you? Am I going to get wet now? I've got to push the button. Sure, that's wasting a bit of water now, isn't it? Well, I'll walk all the way back up here. Surely you'd hire some urchin. Yes, I've got to sit. Close the door, because otherwise my ferret will get wet. I got to stop in the washer. Okay. Hi, Len. Did I check all the windows are closed? Nah, I'd be fine. I'm speeding. I'm speeding through the washer. Oh, I can't now see. Yeah, it'd be good if it didn't actually look dirty, did it? I'm guessing I've got to stop here and I've got to go and turn the thing off now. Some sort of, you think, you know, be some sort of remote access, you know, thing you can do. Is that a train? Am I going to get a blow dry now up here? Start the carriage washer. What? What? Hey? Okay, I've got to get out again. Hang on, don't do that. I did that last time. The whole double door thing. I've got to go and stop that one then. I've got to go and start this one. Why is there 2? Why? What? Why have we got a second one? Is it just one? What? I'm confuzzled. Why? What? This is the other way around. Acid. Oh, detergent, acid, no wash, frost. What? One washes the other way. Why don't you put them closer together? You think, you know, I need a new job. Train wash designer. Put them closer together. Why not have like you have on a car wash? You could get a long thing. You can put the control like somewhere nearby and have it so that you can lean out of the train and do it. Oh, hang on, don't get my seat down. Okay. Hey, now I've got to stop at Penzance. Okay. switch them off. I just... that's someone else's job. Oh, this one's got one on the top. Oh, it could be on a timer. Put a quid in. I'm not paying for it myself. The company can pay for that. Right, I've got to stop at Penzance. Claim it back in expenses. Fill out an expense form for £1. Does look good. I do like the look of the train, I must admit, and I'm impressed being that it's a diesel. Definitely looking forward to being able to do a full line run. So we're going to be late to Penzance because the time we spent washing the train. Yeah, sorry passengers, we appear to be late because we washed the train. Passengers will be like, sod washing the train, I just want to get there on time. Oh, another one coming out. I use my whistle. Yeah, because isn't the helicopter thing around here somewhere? And there's a Tesco's, isn't there, down around here? So yeah, scenery's a little bit lacking. Doesn't actually look like Penzance. So in 38 minutes, put an ice cream somewhere, change some points, play with the seat, and wash the bloody train. Yeah. That's the world part of Train Sim World. Yeah, I don't agree with the whole posters and fence repairing and. I'd play fence repairing sim if I wanted to do that. Anyway, back into Penzance we come. I'll see what it gives me to do now, but what I might do is just see if I can do a full line timetable run rather than do the tutorial thing on the class 37. We'll do a full line run because I really want to see the line, and then if we get time at the end, we'll then look at the 37. Fence repairer sim on Kickstarter. There's all kinds of simulator. People at work today didn't believe there was a gas station simulator. Unless this scenario is actually going to take me on a full line run. Station looks right. Right, set the train brake to full service. Oh, not release. Set the reverser to off. Set the master key to lock. sit in the opposite driver's seat. Oh, hang on, I've got to get up then. No, I did that. No, close the door on myself like an idiot. Hang on, I'm trapped now. I get to walk through the train. Penzance to London Paddington. In a Class 150, I'd be up for that. Hang on, we're just going to walk through. Yes, I did say at the beginning, it has been delayed. No release date as yet. Set the master key to lock. Unlock the doors. Marker lights on. Headlights on day. Passengers are getting on. Why is it going to take me then? So load passengers, stop at St Earth, Hale, Camborne, Redruth, Truro. So we're going as far as Truro and then coming back to here. Or what looks like to be. I don't really get time to do that. Blimey, that's going to be a while. Right, lock the doors. Don't stop Camborne Tuesdays. Alright, stop us on Earth in 5.2 miles. Okay, release the brakes. So we're actually doing a bit of a run. Okay, let's open these windows. Right, let's see what this thing can do then. Okay. Hang on. I haven't done a thing. Bear with me, caller. I'll try this again. I didn't put the reverser in forward. GDM, thanks very much for the host. So whether we get time to do the whole of this run there and back again, we'll see. May just get as far as Camborne. Alright, 15-mile-an-hour limit.
Oh, yeah.
And Sparky, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Yes, streams coming up the next couple of days then while we make our way to St Earth. Tomorrow night, carrying on in MSFS in our group flight down towards the Canary Islands from the UK in a 172. Well, last time we got to France, going to carry on through France. Friday night is some Forza Horizon 4. Saturday lunchtime, more Train Sim World 2, where I'm finally going to be doing the Bakerloo line. Saturday night is trucking in ATS, trying out the Freightliner mod in a convoy, and Sunday afternoon back on the farm. And then next week, Tuesday, more trucking, Wednesday, more of this. Right, can finally give it some beans then. Oh, we've got up to 7. I know someone's nicked St Michael's Mount now. Well, the mound's there. St Michael's Mound. Oh, I like the rev change then. Oh, speed's picking up. Would I recommend the game? The game, abso-flippin-lutely. The DLC, yeah, I think it's going to have a lot of potential. I'm intrigued to see how long the run is. I'm certainly a fan of a DMU, and I love this line. So it's interesting to see how they do it. No, controls aren't hard. I use keyboard. Ah, that makes more sense now, Artful. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this. So, St Earth is our first stop out of Penzance. 3.1 miles. Is it faster than a pacer? Well, this is limited to 75. Pacer will do. We had a pacer up to the mid 80s, I think. Yeah, I'm liking the modelling of the train. Looks very nice. So yes, we've got St Earth, Hale, Camborne, Redruth, Truro, and then it's back to Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Earth, Penzance, which is like an hour and 10 minutes worth. Well, actually, might be able to do it. Oh, the Riviera line. Oh god, wouldn't that be awesome? You just bought the game. Awesome. Enjoy. Obviously, you don't get this line as part of it because this is a DLC and it's not out yet. So that's a bit of a hindering factor. So we'll see if we can get this full run done then up to Camborne and back. About an hour and 10 minutes. That should just be about right. So you won't get as far as St Austell, but we can do that next time. A lot to do. Well, driving trains is pretty much the theme. A lot of content. A lot of content with DLCs, yes. Yeah, I do plan over the coming weeks in going through all of the DLCs that I've got and spending some time in each of them. So I'll go through a DLC a week. Obviously next week we'll carry on with this, but then that'll be the plan. I'm 4 minutes late. Yeah, I know. Well, I was trying to pull away and like knock forward. Right, so first stop coming up, which is Hale. This is the West Cornwall Local DLC, and it's not out yet. There's no release date. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Ohio and Northeastern. Hello indeed. Yeah, I nailed that. That was a perfect stop. Is it delayed because I'm reviewing it? Oh yeah, they delayed it on purpose, just for me. Where timetables, where we're going, we don't need timetables. No, it's because there's a few bugs been found. So they've delayed the release with no date given as yet. But keep an eye on the Discord server, and I will post in there when we do get a date. And Ohio and Northeastern, thank you very, very much for the follow. You made a time machine out of a 150. And there is a link to said Discord server. Right, Hale is in 1.5 of the miles. I'm so glad to we finally got another DMU. I haven't found any bugs. It's my first time being in it this evening. What's my favourite add-on? I really like London Commuter, but the one I've spent the most time in this is West Somerset, which I'm going to come back and do again, because that, although it's only slow speed, yeah, I did like that London Commuter. You just want American locomotives. There's CSX Heavy Haul in this. There's the Boston Sprinter. Yeah, the first one of the the rush hour ones. Oh god, no, Steam scares me. There's some Steam content coming up on YouTube over the next few weeks. It didn't go well. Well, actually, it was going to be the next few weeks, but every time one of these comes out, I end up pushing back my pre-planned Steam, pre-planned YouTube content. Right, so 0.9 of a mile to Hale. Actually, not quite. The last video I've got will now go out on the 29th of December. Because this will go out next week, and then it'll push back the content that I've already got planned. Paddington to Penzance in a little tank engine, blimey. I will be filling in my gaps with DLC. I will end up with all of them at some point soon. I don't have them all currently. Right, Hale coming up. There's like 6 I haven't got. And currently running a minute or so late. It's not bad. Avoid Cane Creek. Yeah, again, some of the DLC I've done content on, some I haven't. So I just want to, I'm going to not say forget Train Sim. I just want to put Train Sim on the back burner. Spend a little bit more time in Train Sim World 2. Probably between now and Christmas. Just to go through some of the stuff that I haven't done. No, being a Dovetail ambassador means that yes, I'm here to promote Dovetail's content, but I won't stop giving my true opinion. I'm not going to say something's great if it isn't. I've never done that, I'll never do that. If something isn't good, I'll say it isn't good, which happened last week? Yes, last week, when we did the first route in Train Sim 2022, and I gave up after 10 minutes because it was horribly bad. Have I tried Run 8? No. I am really liking Train Sim World 2. I genuinely am. Stop at Camborne. Oh, hang on, we got double hornage. Oh, we have. Right, so Camborne, 5.6 miles. I wasn't sure about Train Sim World 2 after coming from Train Sim World. As I said, I'm still not a fan of the whole ice creams, maps, fences, putting luggage on things. I've never done any of that, and I never will. But they are certainly, they're putting out routes, which is great. Really impressed with the rush hour idea. Some great routes on that one, and looking forward to seeing what else they do. Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame them for prioritising Train Sim World 2 personally, because they've got a console market, and there are a lot of console gamers out there. So I don't blame them for pushing it, because they're getting to a bigger market. From my point of view, this does open up sim gaming to those console gamers, and the more people we can get loving sim gaming, the better. So I'm all for it. What route do I want added? Mentioned earlier, the Riviera line. Alright, so Camborne we've got coming up. So then it's Redruth, Truro, and then it's turn around at Truro and go back to Penzance. I don't know what their plans are. You know, personally, more UK stuff is going to be a great hit for me, but I also do wish that they'd do some more stuff around the world. You know, I'd love to see some Indian railways, because the Indian rail network is huge, and you know, Australia and New Zealand. You know, it'd be great to see something from around the globe, because it's a global community, it's a global audience they've got, and group of people that play it. So I'd love to see something from, you know, places that you wouldn't necessarily see train content. Wakayama and Sakurai line. Yeah, and the rail driver, again, I wouldn't recommend it personally. It doesn't work with every train, doesn't work with every game. I personally would avoid it. I just use a gaming keypad and use WAS and D keys, and then I change the default keys to R and P, so I can just keep everything in my left hand. Obviously, I can use track IR in this as well. I generally pause it and turn it off in this. I don't know why. I use it in Train Sim. I don't use it in this. Yeah, I've got Trains, or a version of Trains. I just couldn't get into it at all. It just wasn't Train Sim. And I don't think it'll ever pull the market. There's that other one I've got that Aerosoft did that I've never managed to get into a train to drive one. The horn is quite nice. I'm not that familiar with American trains, to be honest, so I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of this. Anything that's diesel I'm happy with. And a DMU, yeah, and this line, this is ticking all the boxes for me. At the moment, I have to say, first impressions, I prefer London Commuter. I'd love to do this train on the London Commuter route. But yeah, once they improve some of the scenery and stuff, it might be better. Right, 1.8 miles, we got a red. Yeah, what's the curve, the famous Horseshoe Curve? Is that in Train Sim World 2? I don't know. The AI is a big thing with London Commuter, and that just blew me away when we first came out of London, and there was a lot of stuff. It was, I don't know, it's a higher speed line, and I don't know, it just felt different. If there was an express, or they wouldn't have an express service, but if there was a fast service on this where you just went straight to Truro, I think it'd be quite good. Don't know why I slowed down so much. But yeah, really liking the train. It's just that initial wow factor with London Commuter that this hasn't given me, and I can't put my finger on why. It's I think it's going to be great. And I think doing a full line run will be advantageous. Cows. Open your back door, a cow wanders in. Right, 1.7 gradient. I think it would be the Intercity livery. So yeah, the blue and yellow. I don't know if we were on the Great Western then, around here. Right, 700 yards then to we arrive in Camborne. Under the bridge. But yeah, really liking the train. We're not seeing much go the other way. How many trains have we seen? Not seen many, have we? So yeah, so I'm going to do the Bakerloo line on Saturday. There's nothing that shows me how to drive the 1938 stock, so I'm going to have to try that out on Saturday morning. Are the routes in the game true to life? Yes. So these are actual stations, actual routes, actual real time. So if, you know, the journey as we did before, London to Brighton takes an hour, it takes an hour. Yeah, I could use this train. There's also the 166 in there. I quite like the 166. Right, we are arriving 4 minutes late here. I did take a slow trip in. And we'll stop a bit early. just because. Unlock doors. Let's go and say hello to my... Got any passengers on? Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello there. Could open this window for you, shall I? There we go. Open this one as well, just in case you get a bit hot. There we are. St Austell, Truro, Redruth, Camborne. Actually, it's quite a trek, isn't it? Truro Road up to St Austell. Oh, that's quite cool. Oh, hang on. I've got to go drive the train now. Goodbye. Right. Oh, lock the doors first. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? Don't pull away without locking the doors. Trago Mills, indeed. I love St Austell. It's so nice. Give it all of the beans. Right, 3.6 miles to go to Redruth. So we're due at Redruth 8:43, 8:54 at Truro, then it's turn around, come back to Redruth, Camborne, Hale, St Earth, and then back to Penzance. So that should probably do us time-wise then. Yeah, I've been at Trago loads of times. You go in thinking, I'm not going to buy anything. And then you come out, fill your car up. And because you're on holiday, you then got to try and pack the stuff you bought into the car to then bring it home. I bought a rug once. Trying to get a rug home. It is a shop. Well, not just a shop. It's an experience, it is. Yeah, so next week we'll do the full run up to St Austell, and we'll have a look at the freight stuff if we can. Yeah, I think there is another one in Cornwall. There's the one at oh, what's it called? Up near Paynton, Torquay Way. I've been to that one a few times by the racecourse. We're getting a bit of speed on now. Newton Abbott, that's the one. Right, 1.3 miles, 1.2 miles till we get to Redruth. Definitely liking the train. Train is good. Liking the audio. I said there are some bugs. Haven't found any yet, in all honesty. See, the scenery round by Penzance is a bit lacking. It doesn't look like Penzance. Right, slow it down into Redruth. Used to be a huge Big W Woolworths thing here at Redruth. First time I'd ever seen a Big W. Right, braking. Yeah, I don't think it no longer, well, obviously Woolworths went bust, it's no longer a big W. But it was great because it did a lot more than normal Woolworths did. Right, into Red Ruth we come. Don't know why she's red. Too scared to ask. The blood from all her victims. Right, open the doors. Okay, why are you doing that? I'm not doing anything with the camera. So there, Truro is... No, it's not. Why is she called Ruth? Well, parents called her Ruth. Yeah, Truro is next then. And then it's turn around and come all the way back again. Lock the doors. Stop at Truro, 7.5 of the miles. Give it all of the beans. We've only got a 40 limit coming out of here. It's growing on me. Maybe I think more so when we do the whole line run. So going up St Austell, I think it'd be quite interesting. Not sure about the whole train wash thing as part of the demonstration, but the scenario's carried on from that. I think a bit of work on what you do to get used to the... I quite like in some of them where it's just a case of start the train, pull away, coast, stop. I think that's all you need. And then maybe able to open and close the doors. A 373. Yeah, I think I've been to all the Trago mills. Right, 7 miles then to Truro. Went to the A&E in Truro once. I had to get a taxi back to where I was staying. Cost me 110 quid. No, back to Padstow. I think the driver ripped me off personally, but the people I was on holiday with wouldn't come and pick me up because they were going to the beach. So I had to pay it, instantly then packed up and drove home. And that was the last time they were family. That was the last time when I went on holiday with them. Right, 5.6 miles to what did I do? I ended up in A&E for a reason. I was bitten by a whippet in a ferret. Oh crap, that changed speed. I'm very speeding now. Did it warn me of that speed limit change? I'm guessing it did. I'll keep it slow then. I am really impressed with the train, I must admit. The route's growing on me as well. Now we're getting a bit out in town. Out in town, out in country. Yeah, no AWS. I think it's going to be a really interesting route to drive. I can imagine quite long as well. Well, it's going to be around the hour mark, isn't it? We'll have a look at the timetabling when we get back to Penzance and see what the timetables are. Oh, that's a hill. Let's see how long the route is from Penzance to St Austell. .46 flat out uphill. I've been liking the fact that we've got this gradient. Driving under the speed limit, I got some points for that. Not surprising, really. Bloody great steep hill. Yeah, I'd like to see a few more other trains. We haven't passed a single other train yet. Yet, this is a fairly busy line. Not, you know, trains every 10 minutes, but I would have thought by now we would have seen one come the other way, going down towards Penzance. Yeah, liking the audio, liking the train. I'm really looking forward to seeing where the world of simulation goes. Not just for train sim, you know, but for everything. Now, how cool would it be as these routes expand to almost have it so that you could take a train, so all these DLCs link up somehow, so there'd be a theoretical map of the UK, taking the UK as an example. So if you buy the DLC down here, then you can travel as far as St Austell. If you then bought the Great West Mainline DLC, you can then take a train up to Bristol. If then you bought the London to Paddington, you could then take a train from Paddington to London, and then you could then set your own scenario and just link all these routes together. And imagine adding in real world weather into that. So you set the weather on today, and you get whatever the weather is today. And you know, how hard is it then to use, like there is in Flight Sim, Bing map data to get this looking realistic? You know, if Microsoft can do it for the globe, I'm sure Dovetail can do it for the UK and have real map data, so that when you come into these places, obviously having it 3D would be a bit more difficult, but to be able to zoom out and see the area around you, I just think it'd be awesome. And to have it as a multiplayer, you know, scenario where you could, as a passenger, get on someone's train going from Penzance to Bristol, and just sit there and be a passenger if you wanted to. I know they have said that multiplayer is coming, but it's a long way down the line, and it's probably going to be in Train Sim World 4. So we've got another couple of years to go for that. But multiplayer Train Sim is completely up there on my wish list. Just a random human being. Thank you very much for the follow. Right, so half a mile from Truro. Then we'll turn around and go back again down to Penzance. Yeah, dynamic weather would be brilliant. It's going to come, you know, it's going to get to that sort of technology. Okay, into Truro. Actually, yeah, I'm liking this. So I think I'll save my total judgment until a full line run. But the fact that we've got a diesel, the fact that it's Cornwall, there's some work to do from their point. Hopefully there'll be some fixes out over the next week before we come back again next week and do this. Not less. No, you don't really unlock things in this. You buy the DLC or buy the game and you get whatever you get with it, and then you've got everything. Yeah, I had the Hawk in Train Sim, and I could get it for review in MSFS, but it doesn't interest me at all. I never even put the electrics on when I had it in Train Sim, in X-Plane rather. Stop at location Truro up Main. Okay. I thought we were turning around and going back. Unless we, I see, we've got to come back down the other line. That makes sense. Yeah, that might come. You never know. Right, set the train brake to full service. Sit in the opposite driver's seat. In order to do that, I have to get up. I'll just walk down here. I seem to be walking up on the ceiling. Oh, I think I was actually walking on the seats. Okay, is this all set up this end? What's going on? So, master key unlocked. Reverser into forward. Train brake to release. Right, so into Truro. No lights on. Let's put some lights on then. Marker lights on. Headlights on today. Open the windows. Engine's quiet because I have the windows closed. Right, so return journey back down to Penzance. Market day in Truro Wednesdays. Fresh fish up from Brixham. I love Brixham. Unlock the doors. Doors are being unlocked. Okay, on we get. Someone's struggling to get on. Oh no, they managed to get on. It's fine. So yeah, so next week we'll do a full line run in this. So this Saturday, more Train Sim World 2. The Bakerloo line. Finally doing the Bakerloo line. I may need help with operating 1938 stock. So we'll start with the normal stock. Right, lock doors. Right, Red Ruth, 7.4 of the miles. Yeah, I'm liking this train. Keep diesels. I suppose until they electrify all the way down here, they've got to keep diesels, haven't they? See, I wasn't sure about the whole walking around thing, because obviously in Train Sim you just switch ends. I quite like it that you've got to get up, you know, change it, open the doors, walk down the other end, because that's what you would do. I thought it was a gimmick at first, but now I actually think that's part of it being a sim. That you are simulating yourself being a train driver. It's not simulating the train, it's simulating being a train driver. So I think they could have almost called this Train Driver Simulator, because you're not simulating the train, you're simulating the person controlling the train. I personally, I'm not a fan of overhead wires. The line coming through Swindon, you drive anywhere near the line, it looks so ugly. It just ruins the countryside with these horrible bloody overhead lines. Yeah, hydrogen's the way. Once that becomes a thing, electric cars will be gone. Hydrogen is the future. Right, back to Red Ruth. Then after Red Ruth, it's Camborne, Hale, St Earth, and then back to Penzance, where we're due in half an hour. Perfectly timed. Going uphill again. Did we go uphill last time? How can this thing be uphill both ways? Yeah, it's hydrogen's the way. No, and electric cars don't work everywhere. They are more popular, you know, it's huge, but a lot of places, certainly a lot of built up cities, people can't charge the cars. You know, I certainly can't. I don't have a driveway, so I couldn't charge an electric car because I had to park on the street and sometimes halfway up the road. So I couldn't charge a car up at home. But at least with, you know, you could. I suppose if you had a 600, when it gets to 600 or 700 mile range, and the cost comes down, then yeah, if you could go somewhere and recharge it in 2 or 3 minutes, like you do now when you fill up with fuel, and yeah, you know you can get 600 or 700 miles, fine. But at the moment, yeah, a couple of 100 miles, 300 miles, some are doing 400 miles on a charge. But yeah, hydrogen, yeah, I don't think I'll have an electric car. I think I'll end up with a hybrid, and then it'll be hydrogen. Well, Chinese have got some really good. Is it BYD? Not BYD. There's another Chinese car company that have got like a budget car that does a couple of 100 kilometers, like a city car. It was so cheap. I know BYD. They might do. It's on the fully charged YouTube channel. I've gone off Robert Llewellyn, but sometimes I do watch the Chinese content. The Dolphin, that's the one. Yeah, I've seen a video on that. It looked really cool. Still going uphill. Okay, so my initial impressions of this weren't favourable. I'm quite liking this actually now. I think I could, if this is about an hour going at St Austell and back, and once they sort the scenery out around Penzance and add a few more other trains, yeah, I can see me just an hour trip in a diesel up and down to Penzance. I could do that. Right, 3.7 miles back to Redruth. I think it's a long enough distance. It looks like on the map. I don't know what the actual distance is between Truro and St Austell, driving wise. Yeah, so based on about 15 minutes, I suppose. 10, 15, 20 minutes. A bit more than that, maybe. So it's probably be similar mileage, 7.5, 8 miles. Oh, another train. So we've got a couple of 7-mile stretches then, and a couple of 5s. Yeah, definitely liking the fact that it's a diesel. Not enough smoke for me. I'd like to see a bit more diesel smoke, especially when it goes under load. Because that's the point where you'd actually get a bit more out of it. We're now going slightly uphill. But yeah, liking this. So I was initially disappointed with the area around Penzance, because in Train Sim it looks like Penzance. In this it didn't. Or doesn't. So if they do rework around Penzance, because it's the, you know, it's the endpoint, it's the bit that's important. The station looked good. It's just the bits around the station that didn't. As we'll see when we get back there. Right, 2 miles, running a couple of minutes late. Yeah, this bit of the line's quite nice. It does look quite nice. I am liking the audio. One thing they completely nail in Train Sim World 2 is the audio. So what other switches we got here then? That one doesn't work. Instrument lights, put those on. And compressor speed up. Compressor speed up. Should have phones in the way of the clipboard. How can you put stuff on that clip there with the phones in the way? Destination blind, Penzance. That's good, that's where we're going. Oh, we can turn our fan on in case we get hot. Train Sim World 2 has very little physics. Okay. It's a clip for my receipts. What, we're going to have to pay for the train wash? Right, braking, more of the braking, lots of the braking, full on the braking. Well, it's a simulation, it's not a case of you drive flat out everywhere. Okay, slightly overshot. It's fine. Spend far too much time in voice with Crisp. Right, where are we off to next? I've forgotten already. Camborne, then Hale, then St Earth, then Penzance. Lock the doors. All of the beans. Yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, we're also speeding slightly, a little bit. No, we're not now. We're not speeding anymore because the speed limit changed. Yeah, I think this is going to be one of those routes where you could just jump in and just do the route up and then the route back again. People letting off fireworks, oh god. Because it's so close to New Year's Eve or bonfire night, which is 2 weeks' time. What day is that on then? Is that on a Thursday? To be flying with explosions going on. Friday, is it? 5th. Oh yeah. So we'll be doing something with explosions going on. Well, that's the thing. You create your own service. You get to the other end, you do it, you come back again. Golfing with idiots. No, that's going to be next week. Right, 1.7 miles to Camborne. Yeah, I really wish they'd sort out this whole image collision thing where it just zooms in randomly. I know they said it's an issue with Unreal. Always blame Dylan, 100%. Right, Camborne. What have we done now? Something. You probably have done something. We're just covering all our bases. It's not what you've done now, it's what you did earlier. Hi dude. Braking. Yeah, definitely growing on me this. I will do the full line run, or maybe do the full line run there and back again next week. Oh, I overshot it again. Got used to the brakes. Hang on, what am I getting blamed for? I haven't done anything wrong. I even like the noise it's making when it's ticking over. That is quite pleasant. I'll get blamed for being epic. Ed has. Ed was on the farm earlier, so Ed's bound to have done something wrong. Lock the doors. Oh, don't go into reverse. Hang on, don't go in reverse. I pressed the wrong button. That one. Don't say a word, Nico. So Crispy told you where it was then? You're both much... Dylan isn't cool. Dylan will never be cool. Neither will I. Yeah, you can't do it. It's on a cooldown. Right, back to Hale, then St. Earth, and then back to Penzance. You're very cool. I have met you, you know. Uh-oh, that's some of the speedings. See, this seems a bit, I don't know, I've never travelled down here by train, so I don't know if this is what it looks like. So I can't judge, really. It does seem a bit barren, but it could be like that here. I'm the coolest streamer you know. You really need to get out more. Right, 3.6 miles to go. I'm the coolest train sim streamer. Oh, that's narrowing it down, isn't it? Next to be, I'm the coolest train sim streamer who streams on a Wednesday that you know. Then it'll be, you're the coolest train sim streamer who streams on a Wednesday and happens to come from the UK. It's, you know, narrowing down the field of possibilities. Have you ever heard of Great Central Railway? As in a DLC, a game, the actual Great Central Railway? You need to sort of try and give me a clue there. No. You're the coolest train sim streamer from England that does Railway Wednesday on Twitch at 7. Thanks, Dylan. You're the coolest person I know that lives north of Birmingham and is taller than me. You wake up at 5? Blimey. That's madness. And not the pop group. Right, 2.1 miles from Hale. Then it's St. Earth, and then back into Penzance, and then we will end. I've actually enjoyed this. Initially, not sure. It would have been nicer if we had done the 4-line run up to St. Austell, but we will do that next time. 4 a.m. is a stretch too far. Blinky gets up at like 4:30 to join us for the streams when we do trucking. Well, sometimes he gets up. Larwood stays up till about 6:30 in the morning to join us for the streams. So people are mad. Right, so into Hayle we come. You have to wake up for midday on a Saturday to watch. I was surprisingly Antipodean fan base. Well, Larwood was originally from the UK, and he's still on UK time, which is why he joins in. And Blinky was originally from the UK and is mad. Has anyone heard of Loughborough? Of course we have. A word that really confuses our American cousins. Because the first O-U-G-H is pronounced Luff, and the second is pronounced, well, it's not. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. We're all good. Some of the train will fit on the... Oh, actually, that's not bad. I've really got to get used to the braking on this bloody thing. I've got a red light in 1.4 miles. Oh, don't go there. Watching Americans do cooking shows and call it Worcestershire sauce. No, it's not Worcestershire sauce. Just no. Oh, yeah, Jaguar. No, it's Jaguar. It's not Jaguar. Hyundai. I got me a Hyundai. Right, 1.5 miles. Yeah, aluminum we can let them off because they spell it wrong. So they pronounce it wrong. Colour, we can't let them get away with colour. C-O-L-O-R, no. Right, St Earth is next, and then into Penzance. And then we will end. Nico's only been blamed 11 times. That's wrong, obviously. You wouldn't have... The board wouldn't be wide enough for that. Oh, I do like a bit of Scrabble. I've got giant Scrabble, which is normal Scrabble board, and some. I've got no one to play Scrabble with. Why is Nightbot broken? Right, into St Earth. Right, can I get the braking right this time? Probably not. Stop being mean to Nightbot. Oh, his subscription's run out. Nightbot's no longer a subscriber. Well, I haven't found any bugs. Well, I probably didn't spot them. There probably have been some, because there's been some really bizarre ones posted. Like you can see a bit of daylight through one of the tunnels. Awesome one. Thank you, Nico. Well done, Nightbar. You're now a subscriber again. You're a mad lot. It's on a cooldown. You can't do it. Nightbot's now a subscriber again. You lot are mad. Not long till Christmas. 8 weeks? 9 weeks. 9 weeks in it till Christmas? Oh, I'm looking forward to that. 2 weeks off work. Streaming every day, twice a day some days. Right, Penzance in... I've done that. 5.2 of the miles. "10 weeks, it's all over." Indeed. Well, technically on the 26th. It's over, it's done. Decorations down. I took my decorations down halfway through the day last year. Why am I the only one with sub next to the name? Because you get the sub one until you subscribe for 3 months, then you get the 3, then you get the 6, then you get the 9, then you get the Alaskan flag. But it wasn't really a fun Christmas for me last year, was it? It was my first Christmas alone, so I wasn't really enjoying myself. Alaskan flag for you next month. Woohoo! Right, so Penzance is our final stop, and where we shall end this evening. I've actually quite enjoyed it. I wasn't sure at first, but yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to doing a full line run up to St Austell. I think that's going to be interesting. Might leave them up till Boxing Day this year. Yeah, maybe Boxing Day morning I'll take them down before I go down to the New Forest. Although take them down, it'll be a bit of tinsel around the monitor up here and a bit of tinsel around the TV downstairs, and put me 2 little Father Christmases out. That'll be it. Yeah, I can imagine that's weird in like Australia and stuff. Get a Christmas card with snow on it. Yes, Dylan's going to be somewhere hot. You get 2 weeks of peace and quiet. No, all right. My name's Dylan. I'll have to get a stand-in with a Brummie accent for 2 weeks. A Dylan replacement service. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a lot on the farm. Yes, we've got some Forza Horizon 5. We're going to start doing that in a couple of weeks. We've got Farm Sim coming up in 4 weeks' time. 22, can't wait for that. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff in ETS2 so we can do more convoys. It'd be nice if we have pro mods by Christmas. Then that's going to be cool. Some decent trucking. We'll do some more single player stuff over Christmas. Yeah, cheers Pugman. So the plan at the moment anyway is at lunchtimes I'll do something single player, and then in the evenings we'll do some multiplayer. And I will be here Christmas Day, and not sure about New Year's Eve. I'll be here Christmas Eve as well. I'll have to watch me on YouTube. How can you do that? I'm here. Why would you stop watching live to watch me recorded? Surely live is where it is. Alright, slowing down to 50 as we come into... especially if you've only got a couple more minutes as well. Come into Penzance. See, this looks okay here because there is sidings and stuff here. Not sure about a road to the left though. The road comes in this side rather than that side, or is that not supposed to be a road? But then down here you've got the helicopter port thing, and there's the Tesco's down here. No, that's Dawlish you're thinking of, which is further up this line. Okay, past the train wash. Yeah, so over here is like Tesco's, the main road going out, where the helicopter takes off from to go across to the City Isles. And then we come back into Penzance, which yeah, it doesn't look like Penzance. There isn't this huge expanse of beach. The curve's right, but then there isn't that forest we've got over there. It goes round to the harbour, and then the sea wall goes all the way around the other side. Well, no, because it's set in the 90s. I was down here regularly in the 90s and 2000s, and it wasn't foresty. Because this roundabout is a petrol station there and a Tesco's, and then just here is where the hovercraft helicopter. Maybe that's something they're tweaking, because obviously they've got feedback. I'm only 9, yeah. 9 the other day. Yeah, initially wasn't sure on this. Now, yeah, I like it. I can certainly see me do it, which I will do next week, a full line run up to St Austell and back again. See, this looks right, because you do come up a slight incline, slight bend, and then, yeah, the train station's directly on your left, and then the high street carries on straight in front of you. So this bit looks okay. It's the bit a bit further round, and the whole beach thing doesn't look right. Definitely be interested to see how the branch off to St Ives goes, because that is quite picturesque as a little run. Maybe we'll have to do that next week. Actually, maybe we'll do that. We'll do one full run up to St Austell, and then we'll do the trip round to St Ives and see what that's like, and have a look at the other train. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, into Penzance station we come. Yeah, I'm liking this. This and London Commuter are sort of certainly up there for. And if this is the standard that we're going to be getting now from Dovetail on stuff for Train Sim World 2, bring it on. I just wish that they'd bring out, maybe wrongly for the console market, but I'd like to see some PC only releases that are longer. So longer routes, or that be stepping on the toes of Train Sim. That's the, I suppose, is the thing. Thank you for completing this run. Let's see how I performed. Okay. Oh, there we go. That was a thing. 53 miles I did. Okay, not bad. Oh, it's probably going to put me into something else now. We'll skip that. Late night finish. Okay, we'll go back to the main menu. We won't do that. Yes, we do want to go back to the main menu. So let's have a quick look at the timetable then. In the class 50. So, yeah, 55 minutes. Penzance to St Austell. That's not bad. That's not bad. So maybe we'll do that next. Oh, 57 minutes, look. I don't know why it's 2 minutes longer, but longer's good. Yeah, so just, oh, what's that? Hour and 3 minutes. Penzance to St Austell. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, maybe that's stopping at some other places. So we'll do that next time, and then we'll do the one round to... is there one at Penzance to St Ives? St Ives to St Earth. So only go... So I have to go St Earth and then St Ives. What? So we can't go Penzance. I'm sure there is one that goes Penzance around St Ives, isn't there? I'm guessing not then. Earth to St Ives to St Earth, Austell to St... I don't know. So we'll have to go... Okay, so we'll do the Penzance to St Austell. And then we'll do the St Earth to St Ives. And then St Ives to St Earth. And then we'll look at the freight one. Cool. Yeah, training, we've still got one more to do, the class 37, so we'll do that next time as well. Let's get the music audio back. There we go. There we go then. We will end there. Really enjoyed that. Wasn't sure at the beginning, but certainly enjoyed it towards the end. And say we'll do that full length run next time. Next stream then is tomorrow, back at 7 PM for some flight. Carrying on our trip down to the Canary Islands into 172. Friday then is some Forza Horizon 4. Saturday lunchtime, more Train Sim World 2, but in the Bakerloo line. So we'll do that Saturday lunchtime in the class 38 stock and the normal one. Saturday night is back with some more trucking in America in the Freightliner. Sunday afternoon back on the farm. Next Tuesday, back with more trucking. Next Wednesday, back with more of this. So plenty of stuff to come over the next week. So thank you to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last 2 and a bit hours. And thank you to these persons, idiots, whoever. Thanks to Dylan and Nightbot for doing no moderation. Just a Random Human, Ohio and Northeastern, Sparky and Heartwarming Fox, thanks for the follows. White Fang and Nightbot, thanks for the subscriptions. And White Fang, GDM, SimHub and Trent, thank you very, very much for the hosts. There we go. Back tomorrow night then for some probably not so relaxing Flight, because I won't be alone. I'm going to be surrounded by idiots. And I'm really looking forward to it. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching.